This was. All
right, this was a.
I think I still got puke in my beard.
Hi. It's us at the movie dump.
Not completely, though.
Yeah, we kind of took our last podcast.
I'm now on a more serious note.
This episode of the Movie Dump podcast was supposed to be our review of Leprechaun 4 in space.
Yeah.
But in the event of watching it, oh god, we were playing a drinking game and feeling festive.
I don't really remember the rules of the drinking game. It was something like every time there was somebody did magic, you do a shot. Every time, I don't even remember.
You know, I think it was, don't think there was.
Every time there's boobs, kill your drink.
Game,
the only thing I remember was like whenever the leprechaun would talk and not rhyme. So pretty much whenever he opened up his mouth.
Because we expected him to rhyme.
Yeah, because every other one he rhymed. But yeah, so
this was bad.
Yeah, so when it came time to actually recording the podcast, we were we tried our best, but
no, we didn't. What are you talking about?
I really tried. We tried. Which I
tried.
think you'll listen to. We were so drunk, like we would start doing the podcast and we get maybe 10 minutes into whatever we were talking about, and I don't know.
Not even.
We'd get. I don't know. I'd look at Scott and he'd look at me and we'd just start laughing or something.
Something happened, but we have it recorded. We were thinking about it, and
we figure instead of redoing it, we just say fuck it and throw this stuff.
Yeah,
up there.
Because it's not worth watching the movie again.
So
I can't. I just can't watch it again.
No,
you can only watch so many shitty movies so many times, and
here
once is enough.
I'll give a breakdown of the movie. It's a leprechaun. He's in space.
I remember the planet he lived on looked like a giant
The planet he lived on
sandwich.
looked like he was in an Arby's roast beef sandwich. And there's very inept Marines.
I remember was talking about...
Shit happens on the space station. And
last night we talked about crayons.
A fucking dialect.
We talked about crayons, and I remember midgets.
Well, we have the audio. Should we just play it? All right, so I'm just letting you guys know we really didn't review the movie that much. There's some talk in it. But...
So now let's take back a step through time as we go back to yesteryear or last night.
yes.
Where I'm starting to feel drunk again.
This podcast was pretty much the dead opposite of a sobering experience.
Yeah. So if you want to listen to us,
if you want to listen to us drunk
fools
for like 20-30 minutes before we call it quits,
go ahead.
Knock yourself out. If not, we're sorry, and we'll see you next week when we review. I'm not going to tell you guys what we're going to review.
I thought we were reviewing The Chaperone.
That's yes.
Okay. I guess we're going to be reviewing The Chaperone next week. So yeah. All right.
All right.
Enjoy.
Don't drink, and we're sorry. And
we apologize.
Like you said, sorry. If you can't make it through this one, catch us on the next week. Let's go get some breakfast, you guys.
All right. Denny's.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I need something inside of me.
All right. Enjoy.
And now to another sweet adventure with the movie dump. I'm Gretchen Gertrude, first and the third, here to introduce you to a fabulous movie review website, The Movie Dump.
Hello. Oh, good Lord. Welcome to another episode of the Movie Dump Podcast.
Where we ask the awesome questions in life.
Like what?
Like if a person is suffering from multiple personalities and they say they're going to commit suicide, is it a hostage situation?
Nick, why don't you take this one?
Yes. But a lot depends on if he has more than 100 multiple personalities. Then it's genocide. But that's not funny. That's shit.
Yeah, there's never anything funny about genocide.
I can say something very politically incorrect here.
What?
Ben, why didn't you tell us you had such an awesome career in film?
Why, Scott? What could you possibly be talking about?
Well, I mean, it's obviously he starred in this movie that we watched today. I mean...
Let me see. Was he the Marine?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Wait, what?
Let me see. Was he the evil doctor?
Well, no, it wasn't the evil doctor.
Wait, what?
Was he the girl on board?
Maybe, but I don't think so.
Is it possible he could be the mad doctor scientist assistant?
Assistant?
Yes,
Why,
the assistant.
no.
Well then, I don't know who to go. Oh my God, he was the Leprechaun, wasn't he?
He was the Leprechaun.
He was the Leprechaun. And this little Leprechaun went into space. He's flying around in the universe all like, woo, I'm a Leprechaun. Which is stupid. How did we watched Leprechaun in space? If you couldn't figure that out, moron.
Oh my
Good
God!
Lord, insulting our guests.
This was a leprechaun, and he was in space. How did he get into space? No one knows, and nobody cares. But he lived in a giant army sandwich, and it was fantastic. He had very, very many little jalapeno poppers around him, and they were green. And they did all his bidding until they got filled up with cheese, and then they were eaten by a Gru.
Nick, shut up.
I was on a roll there.
That was pretty bad.
So we
Not
watched.
as bad as this movie
Yeah.
This podcast.
and this podcast.
This podcast rocks.
Which this podcast will be re-recorded.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That
All right.
was
So anyway, special effects in this film were at a nil. A very low budget was allocated to the design department for this.
Okay.
I'm gonna randomly go British in the middle of this, and do you know why?
Well,
Because this film starred Warwick Davis, who is from wherever Willy Wonka got the little guys. I don't know. England. He was from England. Yeah, he's from England in this.
This is the stupidest thing ever.
I'm so glad that is recorded.
Little people
I
are.
don't know what the hell is going on in the middle. It's like every time Nick opens his mouth, I just lose track of what the crap is going on.
Little people aren't from England. That is so stupid. What the hell?
I'm done.
Oh god, that was...
Ben's left the studio now because he's offended. I said he's from England. Because he's tiny. I promised I wouldn't talk about that in his podcast, but I'm doing it.
Let's just go and do plan B. Let's blindfold Ben, give him a pack of jumbo crayons, take him into stores, spin him around a bunch of stuff, and say go color.
That'd be such an awesome movie. Oh my god! Oh god, it's like we went fine the first 10 minutes of this podcast. It was just, I don't know, something happened.
It was like the first 2 minutes.
Oh my god!
You know what happened? You started talking about crap. That's what happened.
Little people from England. Oh my god. I'm crying here.
Oh man, me and Ben trying to pull that one together. And Nick's just like, and then spinach rolls rolled out of her bazooms and up into her nose where they came out their ears as chili fries. And then we ate all of them in Kraft Happy mustard balls and spinach and pineapples. And just wiped our butt with sandpaper.
I just spewed snot all over my laptop.
Wait, I gotta see if I have to harvest my.
No, don't go to Smurf Town or whatever.
I gotta save my Smurfs. What if Gargamel finds?
No, we gotta get back on track. Gargamel was from Britain, and he's the Smurf.
No, he's not a Smurf. He hates the Smurfs.
All right.
Why does he hate the Smurfs? What's the whole reason?
I'm trying to tie it back to film because he was the leprechaun. And there... Whoa. Turn that off. So, he was a leprechaun not from Britain, but he was a leprechaun from space. who lived. I shit you not. He lived on a planet. I shit you not. He lived on a planet.
But the
set design of this film was so bad.
They lived in a fucking Arby's sandwich.
It looked like a giant Arby's sandwich. His little cave that he lived in. He looked like he lived in an Arby's sandwich or like somebody's butt.
Yeah,
like a colon.
Yeah, which brings the next topic. Is it strange that roast beef sandwiches look like a colon?
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Discuss.
Well, I don't know. I haven't seen too many colons in my life. But
okay.
I've seen semicolons. Oh, a soundbite.
You know, my father may not want to give up the throne.
No problem. I'll kill him.
How dare you? He's my father. I'll kill him.
There was a movie. It was a Leprechaun movie.
Yeah, it really wasn't even that big of a Leprechaun movie.
It's
well, he became a big leprechaun at the end of it.
Yes, that's true. But
like all the other Leprechaun movies, it had to deal with his gold and him, having to keep his gold together. He's not just some crazy ass leprechaun. It's like, I'm gonna go fucking.
He's like
down Marines.
He's Uncle Jerry. He's like, I want my fucking money.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep it.
Fucking money. Give me my fucking money.
This one seemed like it was more about him trying to get everything and not just the gold, because he kept talking about how he was gonna marry this chick and turn into a king and then
which is kind of neat.
Everything.
If you go by the Leprechaun movies, the first one he just wanted his one single gold nugget back. Second movie he wanted his briefcase of gold. Third movie he wanted the casino. Fourth movie he wanted a flute. I don't know how that worked.
No. Fourth movie.
Third
is
movie.
This one.
Third movie he wanted the.
I don't remember.
Fuck it.
They all sort of run.
Yeah, they all kind of smashed together.
Especially the later ones, because they're just stupid.
Yeah. But this one, fuck.
It was a movie.
It was bad. Just say it bad. It was bad.
It was a movie about a leprechaun in space.
And
what time period do you think this was?
Well, they said 21st century.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the future.
Apparently.
Somewhere between the Terminator Wars and Jason X, this timeline happens.
Well, it's all right because
universe.
Hellraiser Bloodlines one in space.
That's right. Yeah.
Yep.
So
I don't know. This movie had so much fundamentally wrong with it. In fact, I'd say it was lacking fundamentals.
Well, the thing that kind of got me was
no zero gravity. Because they couldn't work it in the budget, or they ran out of cables to hoist the vision on.
Wire fighting.
Fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, the Leprechaun was very easy to kill.
Yeah,
he kept dying throughout the whole movie, but then he would come back to life in some form.
I think they had exploding bullets because, he got one shot and blew up 3/4 of the way through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
or something like that.
It was right at the beginning on the planet in the Arby's sandwich.
The giant Arby's sandwich. He
was blown up by a grenade.
Ben, why do you call it a giant Arby's sandwich?
Because it looked like a fucking giant Arby's sandwich.
A delicious, tasty Arby's sandwich?
Yeah.
Was there horsey sauce in it?
No,
was there Arby's sauce in it?
Yes, I could like the Arby's sauce.
Good, because that makes it a delicious planet to live on and eat.
Let's go.
In the space.
So if you just wondered what happened there, it was because Ben and Nick shoved crayons up their nose.
We jammed them way too hard, and now we colour them in our brains and straight plunge and start one day. Oh boy, sometimes I take two of them and cram them up really, really hard. So one's like a yellow one, another one's like a red one. And then what I do, I get my brother to come and punch me in the nose so it all gets all creamed up and it gets all mixed in my blood. And then I go over a piece of paper and I sneeze and it makes beautiful art and I sell it for millions of dollars. That's what I do. I do it because I'm an artist. An actual real-life artist who paints with crayons in his nose and just blows them out onto pieces of paper, which sells for anywhere from 45 cents to $6.93.
That's why I pick up all your Kleenexes.
I once traded one for a hand job in an alley. That's a lie. Mom's not listening. Mom, if you are listening, that was fake. It doesn't matter because it's British Nicholas talking, not regular Nicholas now. Regular Nicholas left the studio about 5 minutes ago. and now it's British Johnny here back to take his place.
Johnny.
British Johnny.
Johnny
He'll be
Johnny.
joining you for the rest of the podcast tonight. Who can say virtually anything and make it sound funny. Here, watch. Orange crayons. It was funny. Blue beans and mashed potatoes. I once put salad dressing on Millie Meatloaf. That one was funny. Maybe it was when I first heard it a while back. But not anymore. Can we talk about this movie, please? I'm running out of ideas.
Let's just fucking play Connect. Fuck it, that's stupid. And Nick discussed which office he shoved crayons up the stones. I shoved crayons in my peel. That way I can read on sword and it makes the neat under the side. I shoved crayons up my butt one time so I can craft something besides brown. I shoved crayons in my tear duct so I could cry the colours of the world.
Matter of fact, I ate so many crayons that my fingernails started to turn from ivory to crayons. And now when I can draw hopscotch on concrete pallets for little children who are all impoverished and can't afford chalk to make games with.
And then I shoved crayons in my sweat glands because that's where crayons go.
Oh man,
I'm lost again.
So this movie, as we said,
this was a bad idea.
Took place in space.
Yep. If you haven't already guessed, it's Leprechaun 4 in space, brought to you by. Well, you, because you guys voted on it, and that's the one you chose.
No, I don't know. I don't know if that was the thing.
That was it.
That was like during the time when they're just like, hey, fuck it, we're going to make sequels on everything. I mean, they're still kind of doing that now, but they're listening to more of the fans nowadays.
What?
Jesus Christ, dude. like another conversation there. You just like answer a question that nobody asked. And what was great is like, oh, look at Scott. Scott looks at me and is like, what the fuck's he doing?
You're like, that was a great part about it. That didn't have anything to do with anything.
Somebody asked Ben a question. Nobody knows what the fuck it was.
It wasn't anybody at this
It probably wasn't even anything that had to do with Leprechaun. I'm like, Ben, what?
I'm about to give up.
Ben, what did you think of Terminator Salvation?
That was awesome.
Well,
I've never been that
confused
confused in my life about what the crap was going on.
It was just something the fans wanted, so they all voted at it. McG came along and made it.
I was just like, yeah, that's what.
Which, by the way, if your name's McG, you're a fucking douche.
Hey.
Oh,
I'm sorry, why do you name yourself McG? It better be short for
It's short for his last name.
Which is
McG?
McG?
Well, no, it's like one of the. It's like Scott. It's
What's
like
his first
Scott's
name?
last name? I don't know.
McGregor?
I'm like that.
I don't know. I'm sorry we ever did this. This was fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And I don't think we should ever do it again. It's the last time I fucking do a podcast with you guys while under the influence of major and copious amounts of alcohol. I refuse and will not be doing this anymore. This was stupid, foolish, and this is the worst podcast ever. Dude, stupid, goddamn it, Ben, I fucking hate you.
Why do you fucking hate me? It wasn't my idea.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Actually, you know what? No, we all should take responsibility for our own actions and say it was Rick Scott's fault.
Yeah,
There we go.
he needs to build a train.
Well, that does it for this week's episode. Until next week, I'm Ben.
I am so gonna vomit in about 20 minutes. I don't know what day it is. I just know somebody came back from the future and he had a dog in his car and the dog had a note and it said, if you read this note, I'm from the future, so fuck off.
No.
I hope I cultivate time travel because I want to do that. Just send random notes backwards. That's the dogs. Oh my god! Look at this thing. There's a fucking there's a poodle with a note on it. What's it say?
Fuck off!
Whatever you do, don't eat the blueberries.
Your
What the
life.
fuck's that mean? It's not from the future. What else is wrong with
If they
I'm not
ever
from the future?
if they ever ask, say I want the green one. So whenever anyone asks him something, you have to say I want the green one. Or their whole point of reality would just come crumbling.
Hello,
on top
sir.
of
Would you like some Coke or Pepsi? I'll take the green one, please. We're all out of surge.
them. We'll take the green one, please.
I'll just bring you water. Now, would you like the cheeseburger or the sloppy joes? I'll take the green one. Alright, the sloppy joes then.
And by the way, my name is Drinky McScatterson. And this was...
I've been the Leprechaun. He's from London. Bye.
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 Now everybody's died, so until our tears are dried, we'll drink and drink and drink and drink, and then we'll drink some more. We'll dance and sing and fight until the early morning light. Then we'll throw up, pass out, wake up, and then go drinking once again. Then we'll throw up, pass out, wake up, and then go drinking once again. Then we'll